Some slaughter to Prevail. I'm ready for this. For those of you that don't know, my name is Alan. I'm a sound engineer and a musician. Let's go ahead and check this out. I'm already expecting some heavy. I've heard a couple songs by them. Those screams are so fucking brutal. They are so brutal. We have a couple layers of screams going on, but I've heard him do like screams like just straight up and seen it in live performances, and it's just phenomenal how much he can do with his voice. And the fact that they have a double track right now, it's just wild. Beautiful slight distortion on it too. Screams are fucking nuts. Now, another thing with his screams, it's not just that low range. He has this higher range that he's doing too that you hear earlier in the song. So he has more of this like hardcore kind of scream going on, which is just as good. I know he's known for those low gutturals, those low screams, but he does excellent in those higher registers also. I love that. It sounds so rich. It's so like in your face right there. The drums and the bass are just going off also while he's... Beautiful cymbal work too. Nice fast action going on there. Got some splashes going on. Just perfectly executed. And then I like how the gutturals are like timed perfectly with the kicks of the drum right here. He switches up his scream right on the kick drum. So something that people forget about with screams is you need to have the syncopation also. Syncopation really matters for it to be catchy. It has to be lining up with the rhythm of the track. Sometimes people just scream over it. It's not just screaming over it. It's, first of all, it takes a lot of fucking technique with your throat to do that without damaging it. But also, you have to have timing too. You can't just be screaming on tracks all willy-nilly. You got to make sure you're in the pocket when you're screaming. Love that effect right there with the guitar. It sounds so good. Or it could be sound design. I'm not sure. Let's hear that back. Let's hear just the guitar right there. Well, whatever it is, it sounds great. That's really cool. I like it because it's like catchy in its own way, you know? He's doing like a call and response with the scream right here. More a far away sung scream right there. You can hear where they punch in that track to make sure it's like hitting you right in the face right there. Hell yeah. I gotta hear this with the drums. The drums was doing some fucking crazy stuff with the cymbal work. Oh, listen to those drums. It's so good. I add the bass in there too. Perfect fucking double kicks right there. Oh, bass drop right there. I gotta see them live. Definitely gotta see this band live, 100%. I'm gonna fucking die in the mosh pit at this concert. That is 100% gonna happen. Whoa, that guitar riff is tasty as hell. So you have, we have this like tremolo down and down and down. You have that rhythm going on one side of the left ear. You have the rhythm track going on the right. Actually, it's more up the center. So we got the lead actually in the center. This is another really cool mixing technique right here is you have the lead taking over like the vocal spot almost at the same time. You have the vocals there too, so it's kind of treating it as like it's part of the vocals, which is awesome way to mix metal songs because then you have the rhythm tracks just keeping it nice and heavy on the right and left, and you have those leads up the center with the vocals. And it kind of almost makes it feel like there's a second vocalist there. Those drums are going off right there. Let's he's just killing it. It's fucking perfect. So nasty. It's so good. And then this again, he's just flexing with his screams right here. He puts a little bit and then he adds in the scream right at the end. I really like that. It really adds to it. He's mixing a lot of different styles of screams going on here. You got the fucking guttural coming in right midway through. That's so cool. From the same side, it's fucking demonic demon voices right there. Jesus. So it sounds like we're getting like 2 high scream tracks and 2 low scream tracks, and this is why we're getting this full like beautiful scream sound. Can I even say it's a beautiful scream sound? The most beautiful brutal vocals ever. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. What would you describe his screams as?
Язык меча, что ж, прольется кровь, так прольется кровь. Мой язык без костной стали, железо стали говорить, чтобы говорить. Понимаешь только
Oh shit.
язык меча, что ж, I'm satisfied primal fear.
Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even want it to end, dude. I just wanted to go heavier. Could it have gone heavier? I don't know. I can't believe I just said that. I wanted to go heavier. I think if it went any heavier, my ear holes would be destroyed. Oh my god, it's so brutal. It's so brutal and I love it. The thing that makes this song really fucking awesome, guys, is the way that they're mixing it. Not a lot of bands that play in this style have good mixes. And a lot of it has to do with the choices they made on the mix of the song. One, having the leads be treated as a vocal track. Most of the leads will just be panned off to one side of the song and then kind of like bounced around, you know, with delay and reverb. This one, they use the lead like if it's a vocal track. And I think that really adds to this mix. And they have just like the 4 layers on each side with the guitar, or maybe just 2 layers and 2 layers on each one. It really depends on the mix engineer. And it's just beautifully mixed together. That was a great track. I gotta listen to Slaughter to Prevail more. This style of music, for me, it's all about the live, but I really love the fact that Slaughter to Prevail is able to create a awesome mix for this style of music. Because, like I said, this music is so hard to mix. It's so hard to capture the live essence of a band like this, and I think they're doing a great job at doing that. But guys, hey, I have more Slaughter to Prevail reactions right here. See you guys in the next one. See you!